What's up, guys? Welcome to my next video. Today I thought that since it's a little bit stormy outside and a little bit chilly, that it'd be fun to tell some of my suppressed memories from childhood. So let's get started. Okay, so my first story is about how I learned the F word. And I learned the F word at a family dinner, but I still wasn't exactly sure what it was. And then 2 years later, someone, I think in my family said it to someone else. So that's when I learned the F word. And then I was like, oh, that's what the F word must be. I didn't know it until 5th or 6th grade, which is kind of embarrassing. Okay, so the second story happened my junior year of high school, so last year. And I was with my best friend, and we were going to her house for lunch, and I was drinking a lot of water because I drink a ton of water all the time. I didn't like using school bathrooms unless it was the church bathroom that was not even half a mile away, but still kind of hard when you're on the opposite side. But I didn't like using school bathrooms. That's my point. I was just holding it and holding it and holding it, and I had a presentation that next period, so I was wearing a dress with shorts underneath. The whole car ride I was like, I have to pee, I have to pee, I have to pee. She was like, okay, we're almost there, okay, we're almost there. And so we get to her house and the front door is locked, so she goes inside to unlock the garage or open the garage or whatever, and she passes by me, and so I just completely lose hope and I piss my pants. I pee all over her porch, all over her front porch, and it's everywhere. Oh my gosh, okay. I'll insert the video here.
What size are you?
7. And then we went to this play for this boy that I liked that same exact night. So I had changed clothes because I brought extra clothes for work because my job was a janitor, so I got dirty all the time. So I brought extra clothes, just casual ones. I was changed into those, and we went to his play. It was intermission, and she was like, do you have to go to the bathroom? And I was like, no, I don't have to go to the bathroom. And then at the last second, I was like, actually, yes, I really do. And she told me a joke on the way there, and I just lost it and peed again. So there's another video for you. Just...
Don't put this on your story. Don't.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe that I did that. Seriously, Okay, the third story is also kind of a little bit gross, but I was on choir tour, and we were driving home from California, and I was laying in the bus seat like this, trying to fall asleep, because that was the most comfortable position, and I was like, oh man, I have to sneeze. So I sneezed, and I farted right after, and so it was achoo, just disgusting. And then once we got off the bus, my friend Lindsay and I were just chatting, and I was like, did you hear me sneeze fart? And she was like, that was you? That was the loudest thing ever. I was gonna poke my head up to try and see who it was, but that was you? That is disgusting. So that's pretty embarrassing, I'd say. Yeah. So the fourth story is kind of my vivid memories. There's a lot of stories with this one, but it's I have a vivid memory of doing exactly this. So I had a crush on this boy from 2nd to 6th grade, and I was literally obsessed with him. He was tan and blonde and just so cute. So I was in a Spanish immersion elementary school. I was with the same class for 2nd to 6th grade. So we all knew each other. We were all best friends and stuff like that. But I was absolutely in love with this boy and literally obsessed with him. And I would think about him all the time. Just, normal prepubescent girl stuff. And so I have a vivid memory of sitting on my bed with my best friend at the time. So this girl named Ellie, and we decoded it to ELOC. EOLHC, which is Chloe spelled backwards. And we were oh my gosh, he literally is so in love with you. He's just making stuff up because he's embarrassed. So this kind of shows you how cute I was when I was a little kid. So this was like the first instance that like made my mom like buy me makeup. So I remember this so vividly because it hurt my feelings so bad. So I was taking cookies to this neighbor lady who lived down the street from us, and I was wearing like a Steelers jacket zipped all the way up with just some blue jeans and then some bright pink like twinkle toes Skechers or something like that. So I went down there to bring her the cookies or something, and then she opened the door and she was like, "Oh, hi." And I was like, "Hi, I just brought you some cookies." And she was like, "Are you Nita's boy?" And yeah, that's when I got my first mascara wand. So that's when I was allowed to start wearing makeup. But this one is not as sad. So I wasn't allowed to shave my legs because I had really blonde, like light hair on my legs when I was growing up. And my friend started shaving her legs, but she had like really dark, coarse, brown, black body hair like all over her body. So obviously, like if you're a parent, then you're like, okay, yeah, you can shave. But for me, I like had blonde hair, so it wasn't even necessary for me to shave. But I was like so jealous of her because she got to shave and I didn't. And I was so pissed that she was shaving and I wasn't. So one time, my brother and I stayed at my grandparents' house for like a weekend or something, and I went and showered in my grandma's shower, and I used her razor to shave my legs. About 2 or 3 days later, I was going like this on the dashboard with my legs, and my mom reaches over and she feels them and she was like, "Did you shave your legs?" And I got in so much trouble. That was my last story. I would like have like more cringy stories, I guess, but that's pretty much like from 5th grade to last year. It's not like everything. Like I have a lot of cringy 8th grade stories where I'm just being an idiot. But if you guys want to see more cringy stories, please let me know. Yeah, all of this is really disgusting and it brought back a lot of memories, so I'm so glad I got to relive this with you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching.